Hello YouTube, this is me, Undeads93, coming back at you. Well, it is good in my opinion to see that my new compatriot to my channel, Dr. Fanservice, pretty much had a good success with his first part, which is good. You usually want that. So, my last two videos were kind of short because I got interrupted. So, yeah. Let's continue to see where the heck I was. Okay, so we're pretty much just trucking through this. So, okay, let's continue. We got people to battle and places to be. So, let's do this. We got a beauty. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, let's start that. I do hope you guys quite like Dr. Fanservice. He is quite the weird person to work with. Just saying. Always making weird contraptions and trying to kill me on a daily basis. Yes, never work with a crazy doctor. There's nothing good that will come of it. Unless you like him making transportators and all this other stuff that will pretty much send you to like parts unknown or some other weird stuff like that. But yeah, it's quite the weird guy, but he'll grow on you, maybe. Right now, he's taken over Katawa Shoujo parts, which I don't mind, because I think that series needs a bit of touch from the Doctor. You son of a bee, Wigglytuff. You son of a bee. I'm going to kick your ass. So, awakening. Wake you up. Ha! Disable didn't work. Oops, wrong thing. Better hit, Needle King. Hit, King! Hit it! Hit it with a brick rake. You son of a bee. Hit this dang Jigglypuff thing. King, I said, kill this! Look, King. Okay, or that will work, but still, what the hell, King? Wigglytuff is not a Needle Queen. You don't need to go and gaga over it. Look, fuck you, Wigglytuff. Just saying, fuck you, Wigglytuff. Because this thing's gonna die anyway, so awakening, wake you up. Ha, you missed. Bye bye, Wigglytuff. Get the off my field. Sorry for my language, but I frickin' hate when stuff like that happens. But yeah, I'm glad that I do have Dr. Fanservice part of my, I would say, entourage. Not sure if that would be the right word to use, but whatever. He's part of my entourage. Even though he is quite crazy. And always talks about fanservice and how fanservice will like increase like the world's wealth and all this other weird mumbo jumbo hocus pocus shiz. Yes, he's a very one-tracked mind person. Like, fanservice will cure cancer. Fanservice will do this. Fanservice will do that. I'm like, dude, seriously. Fanservice isn't the answer to everything. Well, maybe. I don't know. We haven't tried it with everything. Maybe he does have a good idea about what this stuff could do. If it does work, Dr. Fanservice is now officially a super doctor. Die, Grimer, die! You won't be coming amok. Bye bye. So, let's see, for the reviews, yeah, for the review schedule, or for the schedule for this week, we'll be having my videos, like my walkthrough, Dr. Fanservice's next part on the Katawa Shoujo. You'll also be having, let's see, my review for Lucky Star, which I might have a guest star. I'm just saying it might not happen. It depends on if I can get that person to respond back. So if so, awesome. If not, it's not a big deal in my opinion. So either way, suck this guy. So so also with the Dr. Fanservice's reviews of anime, they will be happening every 2 weeks. Like my reviews now will be taking every 2 weeks, so it'll be like like how we reviewed this week. Like I'll be reviewing next week, and the week after that he'll be doing a review. So if you're a fan of Dr. Fanservice, just wait every 2 weeks to see a review from him. But you should still see my videos, even though he's a doctor and all. So yeah. But we do have to try out that plan though, to see if his plan of fan service curing all works. If it's so, frickin' awesome. If not, well, that person just got fan service. It's a win-win situation, so you win no matter what. So, Grimer. Let's see. What else can I get my thoughts on? Let's see. I've been watching more of Zeal, or Zexel, or whatever the frick it's called. I don't really care what it's called anymore. It's still, in my theory, in my opinion, the worst Yu-Gi-Oh series. Even though that there is so much plot going around compared to the rest of the series, it kind of is going everywhere. And I mean everywhere, I mean it kind of doesn't know where to go, in my opinion. Like, first you have the plot with the weird number things, and then you have the arc, well, the arc that I'm on right now, which is the championship, also involves some numbers. The only thing is, with the numbers, in my opinion, take kind of the interesting signer versus dark signer thing from the first Yu-Gi-Oh series, and kind of super expands that, but not have like the awesome, like, super backstory stuff with some of the people. Like, some of the number people were like, hey, I'm just evil this episode just because. And I felt that, well, I still kind of hate 5Ds in a sense, but 5Ds was probably my second best favorite series to watch. Let's try to capture whatever the heck's in here, because I don't think I've bumped into anything. This is... Who is it? It's a Venom. Okay, we can deal with that. Venonat. That's a hypnosis. Night night. Nighty night, Venonat. Let's see. We'll just throw one Shadow Punch at you. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Good. Sleepy, sleepy. Let's see. Where's it? Go, Great Ball! Capture this Venonat for the power of... our army of Pokemon. So, yeah, I'm still on the ranting of Zexal. Yeah. Let's see. But if I already did catch Pokemon on this route, I actually will go back and check the Pokemon Center real quick. So if I did, then I will go put that in the erase that Pokemon. If not, hey, I just got a new Pokemon, so whatever. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of just seems that there's like too much going on, and I don't mind when there is too much stuff going on, but it usually has to be kind of consistent, in my opinion. It's like the first bit of the series is slow, then it just jumps ship and starts like going like 3 billion miles per hour. So yeah. Okay, so that is a new Pokemon. Yeah, let's actually check this Pokemon out. Sorry for being kind of spastic here, but I kind of like looking at these Pokemon. Some Pokemon I'll probably never use unless like stuff die. So let's see. Yeah, Dr. Fanservice taking over that. I might have a guest star for my Lucky Star review. It depends on if the person I ask will or will not show up. It depends. It's not really anybody like big, but it's kind of like a friend of mine, so they quite enjoy that anime series, which I quite enjoy it too. So, but I won't get into that until I get to my review. So, it's a Pikachu. Bring it on, Oh yeah, I forgot to swap you too. Go Earthen. Earthen. Heh, Pokemon always have to say their names. Also, another thing I noticed is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters say their names. I thought that was only like to Pokemon. Guess it infected Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, which it's been a staple for Pokemon for many years, so I'll give Pokemon the break since it's kind of their thing. Kind of like how Digimon like had their talk and have personalities now and all that. Which I still like Digimon better, even though as the seasons went on, in my opinion, I kind of became less invested. Like season 1 and 2 I quite enjoyed. Season 3 I'm like half and half on. Mainly just because they kind of replaced everything, but like they replace all the characters, but and say, hey, the other series was complete fiction, but then they add in so yeah, it's like, hey, and then they have the one of the characters from one of the other seasons kind of show up, and it's like, you know, that completely just like invalidated it, like what you guys just said like a couple episodes ago. So it's like, yeah, because there's like, see, it's like the first season are like fiction, then what's his name? I think it's Ryo shows up with Cyberdramon, and he actually was helping out Ken in season 1 when he first went to the digital world. So it's like, yeah. It's like, nope. But it was still a good season in my opinion. Season 4 I completely hate with all the guts in my opinion, because it takes out the main thing that makes Digimon. You have partners, you go to the digital world, you have fun adventures, except if you're season 3 but I kind of took a more realistic approach to things. Till you get like the second half where complete chaos happens. I think it's season 5, which I do mind a bit more than season 4, but it's kind of stupid in my opinion because its main tagline, in my opinion, is like, "Hey, Agumon's back," kind of. It's like, but it's a different Agumon, which is like, which it's like, yeah, no. Well, I didn't mind the new Agumon. The only character in that show I really liked was the main character, mainly because of his like giant philosophy of it's a Digimon. Guess what? I'm going to punch it. It's like, bam, punch, and then bam, he gets power, and then it's like, well, time to use this power and power up my Digimon. It's like, dude, you are punching Digimon. I think that earns yourself a badass seal of approval. Frickin' Clefairy, hate you. Cosmic power. Oh, hey, now Clefairy, you're gonna die. King, stop. Okay, good. Let's say, you know, King, stop gawking over this Clefairy. It's not that cute. Has to be a Cleffa to be that cute. It's a Fable. It's not cute at all. Ooh, Pokeball. Rain Dance, which we're not really going to use. So let's continue this way. Let's see. What else do I have to say? Let's head up this way, which I think it says like bikers only. But here's a biker. Also, I don't know if I said this once before, but I actually do wonder where the heck Zexal falls in the timeline of Yu-Gi-Oh! I still have my theory of where it falls in, because my theory for where Zexal falls in line is in between GX and 5Ds, since there is that 50 or 70 year time span between the two. It's like, it could definitely fall into this category, because it's like, well, you have 5Ds and Zeo, but 5Ds has the motorcycle thing and kind of seems futuristic, and Zexal seems futuristic, but not super futuristic. So I'm like, it could fall between those two. And you're like, but they have XYZ monsters. You're like, well, they haven't showed synchro monsters yet, so yeah. Here's my theory, is like, at the end of the show, when Astral leaves, or whatever happens at the end of the series, Astral leaves, he takes all the XYZ cards with him, even like the non-number cards. It's like, bye-bye, and then, like they'll still have the memory of the cards. It's just, but if there are any left, they'll just be unusable, in a sense. Because I can't really take this series as being after 5Ds, since there's a lot of shiz that happen in that show that kind of, yeah, like, mess stuff up. Not like plot wise. Well, there are some really interesting villains in that series. My favorite villains were probably the three what's their faces, like the three Emperor people that used Weissel, Skegel, and Granel. I think that's what their names were. I forgot what the things were. I just remember Weissel because it took Stardust and was like, oh, I'm using it as a kind of sword thing. It's like, slash. Also, another gripe of mine is, I don't know if it has happened in like any other series. I think it kind of did happen in GX, or not GX, but 5Ds. Is that son of a bee, that Yuma seems to only win a frickin' match if he's at like 500 life points or below, which I think is kind of like weird bullcrap, because it's like, wait, what? Stop missing, Earthen. Hit. You know what, Muck? I'm gonna be glad when this freaking magnitude hits you as hard as like 100 suns. And that's what you get, Muck. You die. So yeah, it's like, well, what's kind of the point? Because I know in the other series that, like, I know it's like to build tension, but it's kind of, in my theory, overused too much, because every duel up the character's in, he has to get like crappily low on life points. It's like, hey, this guy's low on life points, let's use a card that just ends it like direct, like Hinotama or whatever, or some other stuff. Also, there are a lot of villains in this frickin' series, because you have there's like 3 like different types of villains you have in the series. You have the people who are corrupted by the number cards. You have the people who are working for Vectress, or whatever the castle face guy's name is. Then you have the people working for Dr. Baker. Yeah, that's his name. Who also seems like a complete asshole. Then you have Shark, which is just a rival character, which I haven't seen a Joey-like character yet, which kind of pisses me off. Unless his like fat friend is supposed to be that Joey character, which I don't agree on, because Joey's supposed to be like the second best character in my opinion, behind like the main rival. But this character has like 2 main rivals, which is Kite and Shark, or Reginald. I think that's why they gave him the nickname Shark, because I don't think anybody could be taken literally in that universe with the name Reginald, unless they're like super fancy and like, hello, I'm Reginald and I'm going to do you. Dang it, curse you, Grimer. Grimer, get off my lawn with magnitude. So, also, people that are watching, if there are any anime that you recommend me watching, put it in the comments below, and I will get to it as soon as possible. Because the one I'm watching most recently, well, I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal to see how good it is. I'm still watching it though. I'm also watching Madoka Magica, which I've heard very weird things about, so I'm still wondering how I'm going to like it. I've heard some people compare it to Elfen Lied, which you already know my stance on Elfen Lied, that I hate its frickin' guts. Some people are like, why do you hate Elfen Lied? Oh, well, I'll get into that when I review it. Now, that will be a fun review. I'll literally be able to rage at this shiz, because I hate that show. There's always another thing I always confuse me in these Pokemon games, is why, like, you can never, like, join, like, Team Rocket, but, like, you're, like, an inside operative. Like, for me, like, glancing over, like, Platinum, kind of like you would do what like Looker does, which would be really cool because you would be like in depth in Team Rocket, and you would like just straight from the inside out. Like you would like rise to the ranks, capture Pokemon, but like have them at like a side. Be like, I'm just gonna train these Pokemon up, and then at the end like give them back to the trainers. But you're still catching Pokemon on the side though, which would be awesome because you would be there helping out other trainers. It's just a thought, but that could work. Let's see, we have patch grass here, so we're going to try capturing a Pokemon here since this is a new route. Actually, do you actually have... You have sleep powder, don't you? Yes, yes you do. Let's see, wait. Okay. Bam! Who are we bumping into? It's a Ditto. Sleep powder. Dang it, I missed. Transform. It's a violet plume. Yay, nighty night, Ditto. Let's see. Go Great Ball. Damn it. I think that changes its type. Okay, it did a lot. Sleep powder. Ah, son of a bee. Where's the antidote? Awakening! Wake up, body! I frickin' hate you, Ditto! Just get captured and stay captured. Or not captured, but stop putting out of your sleep. Let me guess, another... Okay, good. Didn't work. Naughty night, Ditto. Take that! Go Great Ball. Son of a bee. Stay in the Pokeball. Okay, now you're starting to piss me off. Go Pokeball! I was about to say, if that was going to catch it, that would have been awesome. Go another Pokeball. Yes, you're like, well, why don't you just kill the damn thing? I might actually get to that. Yeah, use a move that does nothing to me. Time to put yourself back to sleep. And it didn't work. He's probably gonna hit. Oh, he's using Bullet Seed. Okay. Also, if you wish to chat with me, okay, did nothing. Stop missing, naughty. Maybe should I just take like Fee with me everywhere to capture Pokemon? This like entire like last part of this episode has been me just trying to capture this frickin' Ditto. So Ditto, get captured. Go RoboCop. RoboCop, use stun gun. No, I'm just kidding. Well, that was completely point. Fucking Ditto, stay asleep. And that's why I put you asleep, so you stay asleep. Now, go in the Pokeball. You know you want to. Okay, I'm gonna try one more friggin' Pokeball on this thing. If not, I'm gonna kill this this frickin' Pokemon. Actually, screw it. Feather, kill this thing. Just kill it. Kill it. I don't want a Ditto either. So, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. You see this Ditto? It's gonna die. It's a dead Ditto. Because you know, Dittos don't live. They don't live very long. Especially in the wild. Bam! Take that! That's what you get! That's what you get! Death! So, yep, there goes my timer. So, yes, so that is the end for that part. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next part.